Diaries. Good morning. Good morning. Apparently it's a beautiful day outside. I haven't looked out there yet. Good morning everyone. Welcome to another vlog. Well, today's video is going to be, I guess still a vlog, but it's going to be a what I eat in a day in comp prep. So I'm going to take you through a full day of eating. It's a Saturday. I haven't done a weekly vlog just because I feel like they were getting a bit repetitive, but I know people do love seeing what I eat in a day. So I'm going to show you in depth my Saturday. Yeah, let's get to it. It's going to be a really chill day, but I do have cardio and a lot of steps I need to do. So let's get into it. Just making my morning coffee. I like to froth up some Fairlife milk. It's lactose free and fat free as well. High protein, so I do 230 mils of that. 1 cup, which is 240 mils, so just a little bit over what I do, is 13 grams of protein, 6 carb and 0 fat. So honestly, so great, and 80 calories. So it's nice because like I don't want to have to, you know, have an almond milk latte. Like it's good and all, but this tastes and froths up a lot better. I like my coffees to be a cappuccino, so I always get this chalky powder, which I get whenever I travel to Australia. I actually need to top up on it. It's just so much cheaper to get it from Australia. It's like $5 or something. I saw it on Amazon. I think it was like 16, which is insane, but you know, they gotta import it, I'm assuming, but it's the best chalky powder. It's so good. I don't do chalky powder on top of cappuccinos here. It's an Australian thing. Okay, so some things I want to note before getting into this full day of eating is this is a rest day, full day of eating. Rest day basically means no weight training. I do have cardio, but my calories are lower on rest days just to push more of a deficit and just so we can have more calories on training days where the training really matters. I'm going to share the macros of each meal. I'm not going to share my like macros for the day, but I will share the macros per meal in case you're looking for something like meal inspiration. But just know that it is a rest day, so calories are lower. But for my coffee, 97 calories, 10 carb, 0 fat, and 13 protein. So that's cool. I didn't even realize my chocolate powder had no fat and 0.1 grams of fat for the 5 grams I use. But right now I'm going to, I don't know why my laptop's a bit dirty, but I'm going to dabble in some computer work this morning. I didn't have much of a work day, so I do like to take Fridays a little bit quieter because I mainly work Sunday to Thursday, but I still dabble in work Friday and Saturday, and I just have some things I need to catch up on today that I didn't do yesterday, but that's okay. So I'm taking the Saturday a bit slow, but still got some things on the agenda that I want to get done, but also relax. So I'm gonna do a little bit of a head start now. By the way, if you're wondering where I am, I'm dog sitting for my parents. They are on an Alaskan cruise. So I'm here to dog sit. And it's kind of nice to be in like a big house by myself. Like it kind of makes me want to move into a house instead of an apartment, but girlfriend doesn't have the money for a house. So what we're going to do, we're going to make our pre-workout so I can put it in the freezer and let it get really cold. I'm going to show you what pre-workout I'm having. Oh my gosh, I got this app. I saw it on TikTok, and I know there's so many apps out there that like you can scan. It will tell you the quality of your food. Yuka was one I used for a while. I don't like use them all the time, but I always get curious, right? And so I downloaded this other one, and in it said, I wish I had my phone on me. It's over there, but I'm just gonna tell you. It said like type in your postcode and we'll tell you the quality of your tap water. And I was like, I know Indianapolis is bad, but I put in my postcode and it was a 20 out of 100. Then that's why we drink filtered water here. I never drank filtered water. I know Melbourne has some of the like best tap water I've heard in the world. Don't quote me on that. That's just what people told me. That's just what the people have said, that it has the best tap water in the world. So like I grew up in Melbourne, so I never, filtered water was just like foreign to me. Moving to Queensland, I noticed a lot more people use like filtered water, and the tap water definitely tastes different, but I think just over time living there I got used to it. But apparently tap water here is like, don't do it. Creatine as always, and then this 1UP non-stim pre-workout. I don't like to overdo it on the caffeine. Now, I look back on last year and I was so bad with caffeine. I would have a coffee in the morning. I would have a pre-workout right after that on the way to the gym. Not a stim-free pre-workout. Stim-free means like caffeine-free. Full 200 milligram caffeine on the way to the gym after having a coffee. And then I would have another energy drink that was around 200 milligrams of caffeine, either like just in the middle of my day. Bitch was having like, I don't know, 500 plus milligrams of caffeine a day. No wonder I was having panic attacks. No wonder my anxiety was through the roof. Then started to pull back on caffeine before I was medicated, which helped for sure. I would notice that like if I had if I had an energy drink like afternoon, and afternoons generally when I have calls, I would get panic attacks on my calls. So we don't do that anymore. We just stick to, I mean, it's not like no caffeine. I would love to get to that point, but I really enjoyed energy drink. I need them to bring out like, I know OxyShred, I know EHP Labs have no caffeine ready to drink OxyShreds. I genuinely just like the taste and the flavor. But this has no caffeine. Energy drink has 200, and I try and get the lower caffeine coffees. We actually want to get a Breville in our new place, and if we do get a Breville, I am going to be getting caffeine-free beans, because the coffee in the morning is not for energy. It's for literally my soul. Anyway, I'm going to chuck this in the freezer, and I'm going to get changed for gym, and I'll be back to show you my pre-workout meal. But it's not even, it is a workout. I'm doing cardio, but anyways. Okay, to start this pre-workout snack, it's going to be rice cakes with Biscoff and strawberries. Normally I add more, but I don't have as many carbs today. 60 grams of strawberries, and then I like to put them in the microwave for about 35 seconds because they are frozen strawberries, which I just prefer. I think it's more cost effective. You know they're gonna be ripe and ready to eat. Next I grab these thin rice cakes and Biscoff. I do 4 of these, 18 grams of this. Normally I like adding, I know you can't see my face right now, apologize. Normally I like adding hemp hearts and honey as well, but just because 1, my calories did get dropped overall this week, and 2, my carbs are especially lower on my rest days. So no hemp hearts. Oh, and my fats got dropped, so that's why I like the hemp hearts. Had to go for my rest days, but that's okay. We're just gonna have Biscoff and strawberries. Now, old me, just a little tip, old me would have seen a carb dip, because I keep my meals the same and I just take away whatever carb sources. Old me would have taken away the strawberries and kept the honey, but I know that strawberries are gonna be a lot more satiating and we need more color, right? I'm not going to, dieting on a beige diet, you're making things harder on yourself. So it's really important to keep your fiber up, keep your color in there in your diet. Because yeah, I could have easily taken away the strawberries and kept the honey. That would have been probably more delicious, but it's not going to make me feel my best. Now, is there a better spread than Biscoff to have in terms of nutrient density? Absolutely. But this is where like my 20 or 80, 20, 90, 10 split comes from. Is majority of my foods are super clean, but like I'm going to enjoy a little bit of Biscoff or another spread. I do want to find like a cleaner alternative to Biscoff. I know it's not going to be the exact same, but if anyone has any ideas, I just really want to make sure I'm focusing on, nutrition quality rather than just like if it fits your macros, which I've been much better at over the years, right? Like I'm not just fitting a bunch of crap in my day because it fits into my macros. I really want to be focusing on clean eating and just really fueling my body with what it needs, and it's what I feel the best of as well. It is my pre-workout snack. 226 calories, 40 carb, 7 fat, and 3 protein. So very high carb, which is what you want before a workout. There we go. Going to put my camera on charge, but I'm just going to go do cardio. I'm not going to take you guys with me because I don't want my camera. I know if my camera dies, I'm not showing you anything for the rest of the day. So I'm going to put my phone on charge. I'm gonna go do my cardio, which is gonna be on the elliptical, 350 calories I've got to burn today because my cardio got increased. So I'll catch you guys when I come back for breakfast. Alrighty, we are back from the gym and I just did cardio on the elliptical. Like I said earlier, it was 350 calories I had to burn. Took me 55 minutes. I could probably get it done faster, but I just kind of coast. But I still get it done. Anyways, we're gonna make breakfast, which is honestly really basic. We've just got toast, gluten-free bread with honey, and then we're gonna do 225 grams of egg whites, which is kind of a lot, but whatever. Carton egg whites are an absolute game changer. So I'm gonna pour this in and then I will make my toast. If you know anything about me, or if there's one thing you need to know about me, is that I like to split up my meals. So I'm gonna have my egg whites by itself, and then once I'm done eating my egg whites, I'll make my toast. Again, makes it feel like I'm eating more. So lame. Eat those and then we're gonna make some toast. This is the bread I'm using. It's gluten-free, it's carbonate. It says it has 1 gram of carbs, but it actually has 15 because they're sneaky with their labeling. But this is what I'm gonna be having. I'm kind of wanting to, I don't need to, but I want to make sure that I'm not like feeling inflamed or yucky. So trying to like reduce gluten a little bit to help with that. Again, like I'm not celiac or anything. I don't have to reduce gluten, but I just want to see how it makes me feel. We're just going to be using honey. I've heard that it's actually better to get local honey because it like helps you protect from pollens and stuff that are local. I don't know if that's how it works. I feel like that's what I've heard is like get local honey because hay fever and stuff or allergies, it just protects you from local pollen, I think. Don't quote me on that. 10 grams, so 5 grams per slice, which is really nothing, but second part of meal 2. Made it home and now we're gonna make lunch, which is gonna be a taco bowl. So we're gonna grab a nice bowl. We're gonna start off with finding a place to put you guys. First step, we're going to weigh out 60 grams of, this is just shredded romaine. I don't know if it's shredded, it's leafy romaine. Same. Do you wanna say hi to my vlog?
Hi vlog.
60 grams, this doesn't look like a lot. I like to, as you can see, do a lot more of my carbs around training. Next, we're gonna add in some avocado. So this is just one I had yesterday. I always pre-track everything in my fitness pal, by the way. I'm not tracking as I go, so I already know I can hit my goals. 43 grams of avocado. I have phobia of any fruit or veg that's brown. Even though like I know brown avocado is literally fine, I need to just suck it up and get over my fear. Same with like brown bananas. Can't do it. So yesterday I cooked up some ground turkey, so I'm gonna heat that one up. And I just cooked it with some taco seasoning. I'm gonna throw that on top. And we're gonna use a bit of this Taco Bell taco seasoning. It's 0 calorie, which is fabulous for me. And then last part of my lunch is 20 grams of tortilla chips. And there we have my taco bowl. That's gonna be lunch. I'll catch you guys whenever I'm doing something else. I'm gonna eat lunch outside because look at them. They're just out here sunbathing. I thought it was so cute. They're just catching some sun. I'm gonna come eat out here with you guys. Hey. Hey. They have the best backyard. He's just eating the plants. Anyways, I don't have my walking pad here, so I actually have to go outside in nature and get a walk, which I'm not complaining. Like, look at how beautiful this is. It's so green. The sun is shining, so I'm gonna put on my activewear and I'm gonna get the dogs ready and I'm gonna get them on a little bit of a walk. We're gonna see how far. Stop looking at my phone. All right. Rhoda didn't make it very far, so we're heading home. Look at how nice and green it is everywhere. I'm exhausted. I just went for a walk. As you saw, I went with the dogs, then I dropped the dogs back here. and then went by myself because I have steps to hit. So let's update my Oura ring and see how long I was walking for, because it felt like a while. 1 hour and 44 minutes, it reckons. 8,000 steps, which was needed. But it's hot. What's the actual weather outside? Because it was feeling hot. 21 degrees, damn. Anyways, it's time for our afternoon snack, which is going to be a yogurt bowl. Normally I have yogurt with strawberries. No, usually banana. I've swapped it to strawberries lately just to save on carbs, and honey. But today we're just going to have strawberries and yogurt because no carbs. My weight has been literally the exact same all week. We dropped calories this week, we increased steps, we increased cardio. It's literally been 59.9 on the dot. I had 1 day or 2 days maybe that I hit 59.8. Why does it do that? But anyways, I'm gonna do the same thing I did this morning with my straws. We're gonna weigh out 50 grams. I know it's such a sad amount, but what can you do? This is the yogurt I like to use. It's the Chobani 20 grams of protein. In vanilla, I'm going to do 240 grams. It is quite dense. Like, I feel like if you want volume, it's not really your your yogurt, but I have 240 grams of it, which is kind of a lot. But what I love about this yogurt is how thick it is though. Like, it reminds me of soft serve consistency with a little bit of the tang of Greek yogurt, obvi. Yeah, really boring bowl, but when you're in prep, meals aren't that exciting. But when I'm out of prep, I'll show you some more exciting meals. Here's my yogurt bowl. Okie doke, we're in the same spot, but I am about to make some dinner. Again, I'm gonna split it into 2 parts just because it's easier to do in the air fryer. So I'm gonna show you. It's basically frozen chicken and frozen veggies because I'm lazy, but it's just chicken and veg essentially. But I do a whole pack of these. I'm gonna show you. I usually do these in the oven, but I have an air fryer here. Oh my god, I've got the biggest headache. But it's these vegetable melange. It's a mix of Brussels sprouts, red bell and yellow bell peppers, mushrooms and red onions tossed in extra virgin olive oil, Himalayan pink salt and pepper, fire roasted to perfection. So it's already been fire roasted. It already has seasonings on it, and it's literally, that's all it is, which I love. Ingredients: Brussels sprouts, red bell peppers, yellow bell peppers, mushrooms, red onion, extra virgin olive oil, so the best kind of olive oil, Himalayan pink sea salt and black pepper. That's literally it. It's super duper clean. So I'm literally gonna have a whole pack of this, which is 10 ounces, 283 grams of veg, which is a shit ton of veg, honestly. Air fryer 400 for 7 to 9 minutes. I'm gonna just air fry for 12 minutes, I think. It's air fry. This is so random, but you guys know I've been talking about how we're moving into our new place, and I got I sent it inspo and photos because we saw it yesterday, and I asked Chat to design each room. So like, this is my bathroom and I love it, like super luxe, nice, even like the rug there, which I never even thought to put a rug, but I really love this place and I really want to make sure I decorate it like nicely. So it's the bathroom. This isn't like, this is what ChatGPT did. Bedroom, I want it to be like super beachy, blues, like oranges, plants. I want to put up curtains there. And this is like a part of the kitchen. The kitchen, I want to be like Italy vibes, like yellows, blues. We also do want to get a Breville. That was the other side. This is maybe too much, but it's nice to just have like inspo. How freaking cool. Obsessed. ChatGPT is great. This smells freaking real. Gonna eat this bowl of veggies, but look at how good that looks. Let me go into more natural light because I feel like it's not doing it justice. But it's like roasted to perfection. So good. And like no prep. Now we're rolling into dinner part 2. Frozen chicken. It's blackened flavored chicken tenders. Ingredients probably not as good. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of just random shit, and seed oils, but that's fine. It's not gonna kill me. We're gonna have 6 ounces. Again, this is me being super lazy, but whatever. So It's like I'm having chicken nuggets, like I'm a child, but like, whatever. That's dinner part 2. Very sad, but usually I have this with the veggies too, but I just ate them separate. I thought what was important to add to this full day of eating is I do have 1 Stanley a day. I should probably push to have 2. That's probably a goal coming up because 1.18 litres, so 40 ounces. But I have that, plus I have a tea at the end of the night, plus I have my 600 ml of water for my pre-workout. But I'm just having this post-dinner. It's just a Fresca. These are so good. They're a sparkling soda water, but they don't taste like soda water. I don't know how to explain it. They're so yummy though, and they have no caffeine, and it's, I guess, extra water. But I'm going to do a little bit of work in my dad's office with our puppies. And then I will show you my tea when I get to it. Okay, we are making our bedtime tea. I'm gonna use this Starbucks one tonight. Parents have so many different types of tea. I was using a peppermint, which I think I'll use. This is their last one. I do see a sleepy time one though, which I really like sleepy time teas. I was like, what is that noise? It's the freaking dishwasher. We live in a big house in the middle of, well, not we, I don't live here, but like my parents' place is in, it's not like in the middle of the forest, it's still like neighborhood-ish, but it's like tucked away, and we like it's a big, like not that big of a house. I mean, it's a bigger house on a bigger block of land, and it feels like you're in the middle of nowhere. You're not in the middle of nowhere, but it feels like you are. So sometimes when I hear a noise, I get sketched out. Alright, you guys, my camera is about to die, so I think that's a sign that I need to sign off this vlog. It is, what time is it? About 10 p.m, almost 10 p.m. I've got my tea, and I'm gonna upload all the footage for this vlog, but I hope you guys enjoyed this full day of eating, a little bit of a shorter vlog, but keeping it just really focused on the food. Of course, if you have any video suggestions or want to see anything, let me know. I'm thinking I might even do a full week of workouts for my next video as well. But yeah, other than that, I will see you guys in next week's video. Bye.